Hello, welcome back to another video. I will talk about some of the most significant changes for the 2022 tax year. The federal basic personal amount has increased to $14,398 for the 2022 tax year. However, if your total income is greater than $155,625, you don't get the full basic personal amount. The amount used to calculate the first-time home buyer's tax credit has increased from $5,000 to $10,000 for a qualifying home purchased after December 31st, 2021. The annual expense limit of the home accessibility tax credit has increased from $10,000 to $20,000. If you worked from home in 2022 and you meet the eligibility criteria set by the CRA, you can still claim a deduction for home office expenses using the temporary flat rate method or the detailed method. The Climate Action Incentive payment for 2023-24 has increased compared to 2022-23. I've already posted a video about this. If you're interested, please find the link in the description. The underused housing tax, which took effect on January 1st, 2022, is a tax on the ownership of vacant or underused housing in Canada. The tax usually applies to non-resident, non-Canadian owners. However, in some situations, it also applies to Canadian owners. We just went through some of the most significant changes to the federal tax. Let's look at some of the provincial and territorial changes. This video does not include all the changes. Please refer to the CRA website for details. In British Columbia, the trailing tax credit has been extended until December 31st, 2024. In Manitoba, the residential renters tax credit is a new tax credit for renters of residential properties. This replaced the renters component of the education property tax credit. In Nova Scotia, the Children's Sports and Arts tax credit is a new refundable tax credit. The maximum amount that can be claimed for 2022 is $500 per qualifying child. In Ontario, the Ontario Staycation Tax Credit is a temporary tax credit for individuals or families who have qualifying staycation expenses in 2022. For example, for a stay at a hotel, campground, resort, etc. There are some criteria that must be met. You can claim eligible expenses of up to $1,000 as an individual or $2,000 as a family. The tax credit is 20% of eligible expenses. The Ontario Seniors Care at Home tax credit is a new refundable tax credit to help low to moderate income seniors with eligible medical expenses. Again, this video does not include all the changes. Please refer to the CRA website for details. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to receive updates about taxes and benefits, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on TikTok.